Hello and welcome to North Node Alchemy. We are doing a quick look at what each North Node sign needs to or should focus on transforming with the power of this solar eclipse energy. I'll just do a quick intro as to what the energy means. There are lots of resources you can check online for a more full, in detail description of all of the cosmic energies at play at this time. The most important thing to know about this eclipse is that it's a time of great potential for making big transformation in your life, transformation that up to now may have seemed like it would be a long, drawn out process, things that you thought you would never get over. Versions of yourself you always wanted to be, never thought you could be. So this is a great time of dismantling or taking a look at the version of ourself that we have created, and if that is in alignment with our most authentic expression of ourself, or if we would like to change that altogether. So I'm going to go through each sign. If you don't know your North Node sign, you can visit my website. That's on Feminist Alchemist, which I have linked in the description box below, and the link is on the screen now. So I will jump into a short summary of what each sign can work on from April 8th to April 25th, 2024. Hi, Virgo North Node. I'm going to grab your opening oracle for this week. Oops, what's all that? What are we taking? No, they want that one. Really? Okay. So, I mean, all of those fell out, but the tingling in my hand came from this under the deck, which Leo just got. So let me read what that is for you, Virgo. I'll read it again. The mystical shaman. This is the symbol of the myth maker and storyteller who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. The invitation here says, when the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you partially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up to now? You do not have to live a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. What stood out to me for you in particular, Virgo North Node, was that observing the story, ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being, and dance between worlds. This is about, for you, Virgo North Node, that there's a part, this eclipse portal for you is about you, what's the word I'm looking for? Superseding? It's like moving beyond the fabric of reality somehow. I'm getting the feeling of you really believing in your divine self, in your divinity, in your higher self, in divine beings, in magic again. There's a part of you here, Virgo North Node that needs to forget about practicality for a while. Virgo North Node, Virgo, the sign Virgo, has a very practical energy to it. It's very organized. It's very almost rational. I would say it's more strategic. It has a strategic energy to it. And here, Virgo North Node, you're being asked to, yes, be aware of practicality, but understand that anything that your mind can create can then stream down into practical form. You are creating the story. You are dancing between worlds. You are creating your world. And it's important for you to embody that energy in this time between April 8th and April 25th. And you should really look at the places. I'm going to just take your tarot now and I'm going to do it like that. Ooh, you have the 3 of fire. You have the 12 of fire, which is page, what comes out the page? Night. 12 of fire, 3 of fire, and then on the other side, you have the 4 of water. So there's this journey that you are being encouraged to take in this time of being aware of that practicality is required, but when you are working between worlds and with these divine forces, that anything, all magic becomes practical, and all practicality can become magic. That's what they, so instead of looking at what elements you are missing in order to create your magic, they want you to create your magic backwards in this time. So you are to use this eclipse energy to connect with your inner storyteller, your inner spell maker. Right? You're literally speaking your reality into existence. You're telling stories that are building your reality. And when you are, so the stories are coming from your imagination or from the divine. And then once those stories are told, they turn into these actions. They turn into these actions that take you on journeys. It's time for you to write a story in this eclipse portal, to write a story of where you want to go next that is coming from a very highly mystical place, deep mystical place inside of yourself, with the 4 of water here. And I'm getting writing your own hero story. Like if you're writing a story about yourself and you are the hero, how are you speaking about yourself? What is the story that you would tell? Your angel and ancestor card is the shield maiden. Make plans and focus. Yeah, your plans are mystical ones, mystical plans. They need to come from a place that has no grounding in reality. We don't care about it right now. They're really stressing to me that you do not need to care about reality right now. Your spirit team is heavily invested in creating whatever it is you want. But obviously, if what you want, what they would like you to want is to align with your soul's plan and purpose, right? And for that to be so, you have to release yourself from a lot of preconceived notions of what is reasonable to do. So abandoning all reason and looking to the mystical for to create the foundations of the next chapter, of the next book of your life. Okay, Virgo North Node, that was your eclipse energy. I wish you all the best. Take care.